Hey, how you doing there? Today we're going to try a little something different. Um, I'm going to graphically represent this stuff to you because what we were doing before we're starting to touch upon and get into the Eucharist. Okay, so I don't want you to getting confused. So I'm going to graphically represent this to you. Graphically representing the truth here to you on the God channel. All right. Okay, so here we go. Now, um, bring it all the way up to speed. Starting out with Adam and Eve. Okay, so here's a little drawing of Adam. We'll call it like that. All right, and then comes Eve, and let's see how to do this here. We'll call it like that. Okay. All right. Okay. So what happens here is his body is going into her like this. Okay. And a part of his body leaves him. Okay. And then what happens here is next is her body joins up with his. Okay. And then 9 months later, um, she, you know, a baby comes out. Okay. All right. And that's Cain. All right. So he's got a little peepee there. Okay. So there you go. You get Cain. All right. Now, so this is like from the beginning. Okay. Jesus is the beginning, the first person, or right? That's what Jesus said. He's the first person. So now I'm trying to graphically represent this to you so you understand it clearly, because it gets a little confusing. Because then, you know, it turns out to be then there's two paths of life, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you why that is. Um, so the first thing is his body leaves and goes into her, okay, and then her body leaves, and then 9 months later, that's both of theirs body, isn't it? Because he can trace his genetic structure, his genes, to both of these people, Adam and Eve, right? All right. So then, um, you know, they had another kid, um, Abel and Seth, and they probably had daughters, but it's not recorded in history because so whatever, let's just make that up, right? We don't know, but because it wasn't recorded, but it stands to reason that they would have had daughters too. All right, so maybe they found daughters, but at any rate, Cain, Abel, and Seth, they began to multiply too and beget children. Okay, so just to keep it simple, I'm gonna draw like one timeline coming out of here, okay, right out of there, all right, and this is gonna go, and it's gonna go up to you, okay, you. Right, you get that? So this body here, from these two, okay, left them, went into him, went out of him, and it went all through, you know, through all these other people here and there, you know, and okay, and so finally there's you came from that body. So you see how that goes there? This body here left and then went to that body, and then that body went to that body, and 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 finally you. Now that body is in your body. You got that?